slip-on footbed sandals. So they have an interesting footbed here. They are 70% off the first time that we've reduced it to this price of $26.88. And we have 5 easy payments on this. So you could actually take it home for under $6, get them right away. No reorder on this either because it is clearance price. So a 277093, easy slip-ons. We've seen this style you know, just trending throughout social media and, you know, the models and all of that when they go to, I don't know, Capri or southern France and they're walking around in these on the beach. But Lori Goldstein always brings her own little touches to, you know, some, in this case, this is really on trend. I don't know if Lori intended it to be, but it's like the perfect moment to be picking it up at under $27. So her little touches, right? We're looking here at the white birch and you could see it has a little like patented stripe here.
Yeah, that Cosmo blue is so fun. And look, that little cushion right there, comfortable too.
And then we have the light peach.
Aren't those beautiful? I love that like two-tone.
Exotic, little snake skin there. Not real. I mean, just animal lovers, don't worry. It's not a real snake. And then finally, we have the black pony.
So chic, it's got this crackle effect and then that little bit of pony hair.
And now, I didn't realize this, but this footbed is leather.
Yeah, it's this contoured footbed, so comfortable, which is really nice to have, you know, because it's nice to just have like a flat shoe that feels so luxe, that you're so comfortable in, that has that great little cushion there. That's really, it's made to stay on your foot and just to feel good.
You could even see, like with that footbed, you see how like where your toes go, how that's molded. It kind of like, it mimics the natural shape of your foot.
Yeah, the molded footbed.
So that's something that Lori is bringing us here too. And then, by the way, if you're thinking about this for, you know, walking along the boardwalk or something like that, you have a nice sole here
that
too.
That anti-slip, yeah. You know,
that's anti-slip?
Yeah, that anti-slip, because it's great to have that because, you know, you're going on vacation, you're sitting at the pool, whatever you're doing, you want to be comfortable, you want to be safe in your shoes as well. And I love it. You know, it's a great alternative to a flip-flop. It's more dressed up, you're more comfortable.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes we find nice kinds of sandals and shoes like that, but they're made of a leather where if it got a little speck of water, you know, the shoe would be ruined. This is not that. This is leather, but it's black, so you wouldn't notice things like that, and it feels a little bit more like resistant, plus with that higher footbed here.
That molded footbed, yeah.
There you go. You see how you're a little higher? So if you stepped in a little speck of water, it's not going to ruin your shoe. I've had it happen to me. That's why I'm like just calling that out.
Well, it's just a great shoe too, you know, because it could be at the pool, you could be lounging around in this, but then throw it on with a dress. It can go whatever way you want it to.
That's true. Now there's no reorder on this. So grab it while you can because it's under $27 and 70% off. And here's an example, you know, of Jessie, what she was just talking about. You throw it on with a little dress because we're seeing these sandals like in fashion, just worn so many different ways. It's not just the I'm walking out to get the male shoe.
No, definitely not. And I think that's because, you know, we all want to feel comfortable in our life, and so it's kind of, you don't want to be overdressed, you don't want to be underdressed. So even with Bonnie, you know, she's got this fabulous dress on that we're going to talk about in a little bit, but then you just throw on that shoe and it, you know, it feels casual, it feels cool. You could be going anywhere in this. And then Miss Adrienne, she's got it on with that great little the pant we were talking about before. That could even be for yoga class. You know, you throw the shoe on and then you slip it off when you walk into class.
Because you don't, I didn't realize, but whenever, I've only taken like 2 yoga classes, but I've started doing them a little more recently, and I'm always going with like my sneakers and my socks, and then you go in and there's none of that.
Well, this could be your pedicure shoe too.
Oh, that's a good point, the pedicure shoe.
Those are important. You don't want to smudge those toes.
It happens. Now, what's nice about this too, though, is that as opposed to like the flip-flop, you know, you're getting nice coverage there over the ankle. It just feels a little bit more supportive in that way. And you have a little slight height. I mentioned it before with, you know, when I was talking about like stepping in water and stuff. It's 1.5 inches from the bottom. Here. So you have just a little bit of height, but again, it's a flat shoe, it's a slip-on, so it's not like you're gonna feel, you know, I'm wearing a heel or anything. This is a sandal. Now, I just wanna talk about some of the colors. This one here is called the Black Pony, and what you're seeing here is hair calf with leather, and this leather has just been treated to give us like this cool kind of crackled effect with the white. So that's this one, the Black Pony. Now, I also have for you the light peach. And the light peach is leather, and you could see those details here. And then you have like the little snake skin.
That goes great with your
effect
nails.
there. Oh yeah.
See, that's the color for your pedicure that you need.
That's
These
true.
shoes, that nail color.
And then finally, one that has a little bit of aqua in it. This one is called the white birch, and you could see that little patent detail here. So again, you have that white leather with that nice little aqua detail. And again, they're just easy little slip-ons. I know we're broken up on sizing because it's 70% off, so that tends to happen.
Oh, wow.
But you have the molded footbed. If we have your size at under $27, why not grab it? A 277093. That's your item number for the sandal. We actually have a slip-on sneaker coming up in the show too, and a necklace. So a couple of accessories in addition to all of the fashion that we're talking about. We even have the dress.
Oh yeah?
Haven't talked about the dress. We've got some more cardigans and tanks, and so there's a lot coming up next. But